Greetings everyone and welcome to this new video from Informando e Mudando. Today I will elaborate on the topic, how can Mozambique respond to climate change? In fact, this is a topic that I have elaborated on a paper, an article that was published on People of the Earth magazine in its 2021 edition regarding climate change. So, how can Mozambique respond to climate change? When I was writing this paper, I suggested that there were two tenets that could improve the Mozambique response to climate change. And to further elaborate on this topic, I will rely myself on some notes that I've took from the article, and I will be scrolling to my cell phone in order to remind myself and to be more precise about the tenets that I've elaborated and the following argumentation that I use to sustain those same tenets. So I suggested that there were two tenets that could improve the Mozambican response to climate change. The first one being anti-fragility, and the second one being the integration of indigenous knowledge into the environmental law in particular, but into the world system of climate change, sustainable development of the country. So, for the first tenet, anti-fragility. By anti-fragility, I supported myself on the definition that Nassim Nicholas Taleb gives on that matter, and he considers that anti-fragility is a state of constant improvement and where external shocks do not hinder the system, but they improve the capacity of the system to respond to those same shocks. So anti-fragility is a state where we are resilient, but our resilience helps us to become better on the issues, all the issues that we deal with. In this case, climate change issues. Answer to this question is that we tend to foster anticonformity, i.e., we improve the discussion of diverse ideas among the system, and this includes the reduction of administrative impediments to the discussion, to the evolution of discussion among the parts of the system. And then we have the second tenet that is the integration of indigenous knowledge into the system. And to integrate indigenous knowledge into the system, we have to redefine what it means to be a developed country and what it means to follow a process of development. Because in integration of indigenous knowledge into the environmental law or into the system, we are going to face with this dichotomy of scientific and non-scientific knowledge, whereby the indigenous knowledge is the non-scientific knowledge, and as the system, as the environmental law is strongly supported by scientific evidence, it will be difficult to the indigenous knowledge to be integrated in this system. So we have to redefine the concept of development and thereby integrate this indigenous knowledge to the scientific one and make it become one and only knowledge. And by this time you have understand that the first tenet, anti-fragility, and the second tenet, the integration of indigenous knowledge, are intermingled. So Those are tenets, those are principles that need to be taken as one and as part of the world system in order to this system to work. So until next time.